Customer service is the first of a series of training courses for new service desk analysts for the Carter Jones retail stores. These analysts will provide technical support and customer service for retail associates working in the Carter Jones stores across the country. The new analysts are introduced to CJ's backstory in the overview video, as well as the systems they will be supporting and the structure for this course. Getting Started introduces the course and the company, Carter Jones. It's important that the new analysts understand the CJ's culture and know their role in it. Modules 1 and 2 particularly help us learn how to be empathetic and understanding about our retail partners, since they aren't necessarily technical and they work in a very stressful environment. We're here to serve the business and them, and we must do all that we can to keep their systems up and running so that there's no interruption to the business. Module 3 introduces the 4-part call flow process, which is the foundation of our customer service and technical support program. This is the workflow for working through support calls. Modules 4 through 7 look at each part of the call flow process separately, focusing in on particular subjects of interest in each part. Module 8 introduces documentation, which is very important and which the learner will come back to repeatedly throughout the course series as they progress through training. Module 9 addresses challenging situations with customers that can be difficult and provides strategies for handling them. Module 10 is about awareness of the impact of too much stress on our lives, our health, and our job performance. It presents specific actions to manage stress. This course has been adapted from a face-to-face training class to a 100% e-learning course for remote service desk analysts to work from their homes. Prior to the start of classes, CJ ships equipment for technical support, a laptop headset, and then IT operations tests everything once the new analyst has received and set up the equipment. There is a training schedule also published for the learners that's very important to be followed. The first day begins with a kickoff meeting to be held through Zoom, where the facilitator greets everyone, learners become acquainted with each other, engaging in icebreaker activities, and then observing some level 2 people engage in role play depicting a typical store call. This smooths the way for the trainees to work with each other in role play and to shadow their virtual buddy in the call observation activities, which will be someone usually from the level 2 team. In an effort to ramp up the interactivity in the videos, the first 5 modules have built-in quizzes to provide a knowledge check for the learners. One of the features is that the facilitator will be sent the results for her review, which comes in handy because the facilitator will be holding a daily meeting in the afternoon for the learners. However, due to a technical problem, which happened to be a known issue with Camtasia, I had to stop using the HTML5 Smart Player, which is where the capability for the quizzes comes from, and thus could not provide quizzing within the video anymore. And just a side note, there still are quizzes in Canvas for every section, and then there will be a final quiz at the end of the course, and all of these will be graded within Canvas and will be the record for the training. There are role play exercises with peers through Zoom. There will be responding to peers' reflective writing in the forum or discussion. There is a daily meeting at the end of the day with the facilitator and the group, as mentioned, and discussion topics will include questions, facilitator feedback on submitted role play, and on call observations. In keeping with adult learning theory principles, the information is practical and useful and explained in terms of how it is beneficial to the analyst and the customer. There is also repetition of concepts presented throughout the training so that we can build a strong base of information to build upon in the upcoming courses. The last day there are 3 activities: the final quiz, the group cheat sheet project, and the role play activity. Thank you for joining me today for the Service Desk Analyst Customer Service Training.